Hi folks, Bink here. This is episode, looks to be what, 43 of Let's Learn Ageod Civil War II. We are in late June 1862. We've given the orders, we're ready to go through the production and do any of the decisions we need to do. We're still short on line infantry here, so I think I'm just actually gonna burn through a few of these because we got so many troops that need to get rebuilt. So we'll use that. Well, I guess, can we undo them? Yeah, we can undo them. Let's wait on that. I'd like to do some since we have a good amount of war supplies here, let's get some of these ironclads in that we keep putting off. Okay. Whoops. Naval units on to the, let's say, mid-Atlantic. Let's build a blockade flotilla in Wilmington, Delaware. And let's build some river ironclads in a couple of them. I don't know how many we're actually going to need. Let's build another one. What the heck? Running short on money. Let's go to Northwest and build some ironclads in Illinois. Oh, I can't build it here because this unit's here. Makes sense. Let's pop over to the west then and build it in St. Louis, because I believe we have one of these naval engineers here, so let's build it there. River ironclad costs 50 money and 70 war supplies, so we can build two of them. 1, 2. Alright, used up all our money. Let's go through the decisions, see if there's anything we need to be thinking of. Well, let's see if I can build any of these now that I've ran out all my money. No. I think we may be having to do something like this soon, depending on our troops, our troop strength, or our conscripts. Seems to be shrinking and shrinking. It seemed we had a never-ending supply of them, but that's starting to go down. I think we are short on troops. We need to have much larger armies. I think we're good on industry right now. With what we're building, it seems like we are oftentimes ending up selling off excess. That looks good from there. With only $5,000, I doubt we got much going on with the oh, this costs $5,000 to develop territory plus 10% loyalty plus 3 development points plus 5 victory points. Definitely something we want to be doing. What if we did that in Springfield? It increases loyalty, development points, so that's always a plus. It's rather low civilization level here. Civilization, if I hadn't said before, civilization and development are generally used interchangeably here. So we'll put that there, and I believe we're now, well, we still got a little bit of money. Why? Oh, maybe they don't cost instantly. Oh, this one doesn't cost, does it? No, it costs 5,000. I don't know. We could do it in Fayetteville, but I think the situation down there is a little iffy yet. Out west, we can do some development. It isn't necessarily going to gain us a great deal just yet, but why don't we go ahead and do that? I wonder if that's actually a bug that's not going down. Don't know. Seems like it was back when I was using the 1.05 release candidate, but I've kind of stopped using that now because the battles were getting a little weird, to say the least. Okay, so we've done all of our movement, we've done our orders, we've done our production. So now Let's see. We have the Army of the Potomac sitting here with just a huge amount of force. I guess about equivalent to what we've got. We've got about the same amount. Ours isn't all in one hex, though. Or hex. Region. The other army, we don't know where it's at all. So, I guess we'll just focus in on this area and we will proceed to the next turn. See what we're going to see. I think we can generally see that our army did not activate. This corps activated. These did not activate. We were going to go down here and try to take Norfolk. You know, we really should do that because that's an objective city. We should put a little bit of put that up a little higher on the priority list. In fact, that might be something to do with Ben Butler down there, sitting here. We can send him across the river to Suffolk, or maybe even directly invade Norfolk. I don't know. And then we'll threaten down here, threaten Richmond from the south, or at least threaten these other cities down here. We really can't threaten Richmond with that huge amount of force it's got in it. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I still got, I guess not. I thought I still had him set on a assault. Maybe we did. Maybe we did. 33% on the foreign intervention. Oh, this is Pope on island number 10, and he has crushed it. This force is destroyed. The garrison is destroyed completely. We took 500 prisoners. Took no casualties in return, just some cohesion, not inconsequential amount of cohesion there. Island number 10 has been taken. Bushwhackers have arrived in Montgomery. Fort Donelson garrison. We still got one of these guys running around. It's going to take us a while to get all of us, get all them ants stomped. Oh, we're moving in here for this force. That's what we were doing. Holmes has arrived. Holmes' Corps has arrived here. Smith's Corps has arrived in Sumner, Tennessee. Oh, so they've come across the river. Hopefully we got there first and they have a cross river fight against us. That red bar is very, very discouraging. Their cohesion doesn't appear to be going down at all. Over here we can't see ours. Oh gosh. No, big chunk of cohesion down now. And we were defeated. They inflicted 146 on us. We inflicted 192 on them. We each lost a good chunk of force. No prisoners. No prisoners by either side. Routed 4, routed 8. They were on an assault, for what it's worth. We didn't have any of our forces destroyed. None of them. Oh, this one took a big chunk. 20th Division. Looked a big chunk of its force. Okay, that's G.W. Smith. What else was involved here? Smith, Pemberton, Price, Loring, McCullough, and Cleburne. Those are the division commanders, I guess. Okay. We destroyed at least one enemy element this round. Okay, so we were defeated, but I wouldn't say we were, certainly not like things we've had in the past. So we'll fall back to Bowling Green. Calhoun. Oh, that guy evaded us. Okay, What's going on up here? Frontier militia has arrived in Washita, Indian Territory. And that's it for the turn. And we did not crash. That's always a plus. Now we were going to attack a unit here, but he skedaddled. So we took this area. Looks like it had quite a bit of supply here, and it has a depot. That is interesting. I believe this had a depot as well. Yeah, we have a size 1 depot here and a size 1 depot here. I'm tempted to destroy this depot and then fall back to Fayetteville. We took island number 10 here. Looks like we might have captured something. Or maybe we just formed this just now. Oh, this coastal artillery. That's what we captured. So these are the guns of island number 10. I think I'm going to just stick them right back there, so that we can interdict this river. I think so. It's pretty chewed up. It won't recover. It won't recover any of its damage without there being a depot here. But we've captured island number 10. We've opened up the Mississippi as far as to the next one. This is the Obion confluent. If you hover over the harbor icons, it will tell you which, what also highlights, well, maybe not always, it will show you which one that harbor opens into. So here, for instance, goes into Reelfoot Lake up here. So I wonder if Fort Pillow could potentially interdict this piece of the river right here. But that's all right, because we've got it clear up through here now. We're clear up through Columbus. Grant has come up here. He's at about, oh, look at this. Look at that supply on this guy. His bar is just barely there. Interesting. I wonder if we can keep this guy from crossing the river over this way. Interesting. Now he's with our cohesion down this low, it looks like we're about the same power as this guy. All right. Over here, we were defeated. Here, they took Gallatin back. Let's see if we lost any. We did not lose any morale from fighting. Looks like we gained a little bit of here and there for that, but we lost this region here. Now I'm actually a little leery about being able to hold Bowling Green even. We'll have to see what comes across the river here. This is Albert Sidney Johnston. It doesn't say it's an army. It doesn't say that's an army. But I suspect it is. Okay. Back in the east, I don't believe we did anything. Oh, we grabbed down here. Let's take a look. Oh, we don't have military control here yet. But we're potentially, what do we got here? 93% there, 60. We've almost got this army cut off. So that is interesting. He might, if I was him, I'd just blow right through Banks here, but we'll have to see. We still see we've got, oh, the Army of the Shenandoah is now here in Richmond. That's where they went. They're 1,800 points here, 1,800 power. Both units didn't move up. Maybe we weren't trying to get both notes. I think we need a little more force back here in Fredericksburg. what do we got building up through here? A lot of forces come down. Looks like we got quite a few new leaders. Some names that sound familiar. Sedgwick, Slocum, Darius Couch, he is a militiaman. Jesse Reno. Okay. Well, let's look at the messages, see what we're looking at here. Whoops. Rear Admiral Semmes takes command. CSS Alabama to show up next turn. Rear Admiral Raphael Semmes takes command of the CSS Alabama in Liverpool and starts to outfit her for sea duty. Okay. The Pacific Railway Act. President Lincoln signed a bill incorporating the Union Pacific Railroad and subsidizing it with federal funds. Okay. What does that mean for us? It means we lost $50,000 but gained 50 rail capacity. Well, hey, that's a bargain. Our rail capacity is doing really good now. Really good. And our river capacity is real good too. Good. Huge stock of steel. We sold off 50 of it. We may increase our rail pool and river pool. Confederate is building armories in Mississippi and Louisiana. Crittenton has been promoted to a major general. Rousseau has joined Buell's headquarters. Sheridan is awaiting a new command. Slocum, Couch, Reno, Sedgwick, and the 1st Iron Brigade has been formed. I wonder if that implies that there's going to be more than one Iron Brigade. Iron Brigade, who is in there? Auger, Christopher Auger. Auger or Auger? Cool. Okay, so that's it for those messages. We are besieging island number 10. Confederacy was besieging Cairo. They surrendered in Benson, Kansas, losing 1 unit. We've gained 2 victory points and a morale point. Garrison surrenders, besieging Fort Thorne over here, achieving nothing. His supply is way down. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that guy. We captured Island 10. They retreated before battle in Pleasant Indian Territory, right here. Army of the Tennessee engaged Confederate States of America in right here. Yep. We retreated after taking 32 hits. No morale lost. They succeeded in retreating in Roane, West Virginia. Oh, so they're got around behind us. Doggone it. Doggone it. You know what? I'm going to take this cavalry unit. I'm going to move into Charleston here, and I'm going to blow that depot. I think, because now that we're chasing this guy down here, this guy's going to want to come back and take that. Well, all right. Porter, wear and tear. Arrived. Joined. What do we got here? California, 2nd California has trained. Fort Wood Defense has trained. Ontario Garrison Battery B finished in Baltimore. Building of the U.S. Patapsco finished in Baltimore, and the Napa in Baltimore. Oh, these were our first 2 seagoing ironclads. And then we've got 2 more we're going to build there. Okay. While taking Island 10, we captured no supply. That's maybe why that other unit skedaddled. While taking Fort Baxter, we took 25 supply. We gained control of Benson, Kansas. It's right there. Confederacy captured Clarksburg in Montgomery, Tennessee. Yep. Recaptured all the works there, captured Fort Belmont up here. Wow, while taking Tahlequah, we captured 273 supply carts and 56 crates of ammunition. Not too shabby. That should fill us right back up. Well, we're already full up. That is a level 1 depot, I believe. Let's see. Level 1 depot. I assume if you just keep building a depot in places where there's already a depot, that increases the size of it, presumably. New telegraph line is being built. Transport ships. Delivered supply. Got a good chunk of money in war supply. We captured the coastal artillery. John Pope has been congratulated for action against the enemy. Seniority 6. Crittenton as well. Buell has been congratulated, even though that was a defeat. Buell was congratulated, and W.F. Smith, William Smith, congratulated. Good. So not a bad turn for us, all in all. 33. I don't remember what that was sitting at before. Our morale is 104. The Confederacy's is down to 92. And we're catching up on the victory points total. If we can get our victory points higher than theirs, then we should start seeing this foreign entry start to trickle back down. We're gaining what, 47 per turn? Bowling Green is one of those things. So I think they are going to probably make a pretty strong effort to take that. And at this point, I am not entirely sure we're strong enough to hold them back. Wow, that division got smucked. Got smucked pretty good. I think this field hospital unit is going to help us get our cohesion recovered a little quicker than we ordinarily would. Plenty of supply. Okay, so we've been through all of the... chase that guy down with some cavalry, maybe. Okay, well, we do have, actually, we have some militia here. Okay, let's go through our units here, see what's going on. Start with the army up here. Oh, 1 day away. He's 1 day away from rejoining Sumner here. We'll have him combine. Nothing here in Manchester. I think if I had was playing more aggressively, I think we would probably have taken a lot of this stuff by now, but I don't know. It seems to be doing okay. Keeping my interest anyway. What is the production? Let's put, oh, he is on high. What is this guy? He is aiming for the first corps. All right. Curious to see what happens here. I think he's gotta try to attack us. Maybe that was a bad idea coming in behind him there. Now, if I had a better general here, or the army, if the army command was a little better, I'd send all three of these guys in to attack him. But what is this? Oh, this is all these additional leaders we've got. Let's bring them into the Army of the Potomac. What do we got here? We have, looks like enough to form a new division. Who's our next 1-star? Will be Cedric. He is a good army administrator if the leader is in command of the stack. So we're unlikely to be in command of a stack anytime soon. Enable division command. Grab these three. Grab these three. Whoops, that's already got us too many, hasn't it? Grab these two. Kind of miss not having the little chevrons on there from that new patch. So that brings us up to 18. So that's another division that we can start moving forward. We've got, I believe, 2 divisions in each of our corps. So we can either throw this division into another corps. He doesn't have any conscripts in this one. Probably should have spread out these brigades that had these sharpshooters and whatnot. What do we have here? A lot of conscripts here. 13. He could use a little more, actually. Let's take this other brigade and send it up to here, and we'll put that in that unit there. What do we got sitting up in this core? A lot of conscripts in this division. Why don't we take this new division and give it to McDowell's Corps? 19 days. Let's see if we can get him there a little quicker. 12 days. It's a little better coming over this way. That seems reasonable. And conscript. Okay. Let's go through our units and just see what's happening. This Iron Brigade, let's send this guy down to McClellan using a rail. Sheridan is in Bloomington. He is a cavalry leader. He is a screener. +1 to the hide value and 25% to the evasion value. Now the evasion value is what enables you to avoid combat. And he is a cavalryman. So where did we have cavalry? I think we put 2 cavalry down here with Buell, and we built a horse artillery that will combine with that, and then we'll have Sheridan combine. We'll put those units with Sheridan. Try that. How about contrabands? We have some. Take a look here. Put these 2 ships together. We just have the single battery here. We're going to send that to McClellan. Here's our leader pool. Sykes. Oh, he was injured at some point, and he's recovered. We'll send him. Whoops. Send him back to McClellan's army. Milroy. This was going so well, except these guys keep getting away. Ring around the rosy. Okay, keep him on attack. This unit here, let's see, we should have a good idea. This is B's division. I think we're going to take this militia force that's here. We're going to blow up this depot. This is not a depot that we built. This is the Confederates' depot. And I think we're just going to stay here and eat up all the supply and then fall back, I think, is what these guys will end up doing. We'll put these guys on an evade. So should this unit come down there, we're not going to try to keep that. What do we have? Franklin, who is here. I think we're just going to, he's at entrenchment level 2. We're just going to keep him here, I think. We have, this is a regiment that we're keeping just as a garrison in Staunton. It's probably a little bigger than we really need. We don't even have a depot there. Or do we? No, we don't have a depot since Strasbourg. Oh, Staunton. Yeah, we want to hold that. How are we doing on military control? What's reasonable here? Okay. Oh, we got a depot. Yeah, depot in Strasbourg. Okay, yeah. I was just kind of got myself a little disoriented there. So back to this guy. I think he's still just going to hang out here just to keep raiders out and whatnot. Whoops. Wrong key here. Halleck. Well, his army has gone away. Now, where would this guy retreat to, assuming he wants to retreat? Down to here, and then back across? I think, in spite of Grant being low on cohesion, I think I'm going to attack here. Or should I? Maybe that's folly. Let's just leave him here. Let's leave Grant here on defensive. Wait 1 turn for the cohesion to go up and for this guy to get out of supply. And then we'll attack. I think is the proper way to do this. And now that we've taken island number 10, we certainly don't need this level of force there. We do have a not inconsequential garrison here. Take this unit off of assault, just on a regular defensive. Wonder what it would take to steamboat these guys back here. Well, you don't need to steamboat them. It's 14 days. Where would they go, though? Where would they go? What if they came across on this side, came across the river here? Let's take this other force and put them there. So, hopefully that will stop these guys from crossing the river this way. That's my hope. I wonder if we should leave another defense here. You know what we should do? Here's a thought. We could, well, it would cost us three victory points to disband that. I was thinking on the off chance that the Confederacies take it back, they wouldn't get that, but I think we'll be all right here. It takes a bit to dig their way through these swamps, as it took us a while to get there. Where are we headed to? We are headed to McCracken, Kentucky, which I believe is here, right? Right. In one turn, and then the next turn. I was just actually thinking, though, what if we were to bring this other corps? We could use our steamboats and say we bring them. We could bring them here. We could bring them here. Say these boats here block him. Let's just say. Well, let's try that. Let's see what would actually happen if we did that. What if we brought him here via our boats? We'd get there in 13 days. It's kind of going the wrong direction, certainly. But then if he's still here, we can hit him with both of these corps, is my thinking there. And if he's not still there, you know, down here would possibly be where he would try to get away. I don't know. We don't have enough force here with Halleck. Interesting to see how that goes. Alright. Next. Pack train in Springfield. I think that just stays here. This unit here was supposed to meet up with Lyon. Maybe we'll bring that pack train with him. Let's bring him to Fort Wayne on an attack. We'll take that back. We'll bring this supply wagon, we'll tag him with that, and they'll follow him along. And we'll put those on passive. I think that makes sense. Well, I think we're way over time here. I don't know how far over time. A lot of jabbering going on. As usual. Okay, next. This force here has just taken this one. He needs to move up to Belmont. Try to take that unit. Benjamin Butler. I was thinking about pulling him back and using him to invade Suffolk. Norfolk doesn't really have much here. Suffolk has nothing. What? Can we move him here? Oh, we could just jump across the road here and come down. What if we tried to move him via our river transport? We could just actually stick him here in 9 days. Let's do that. He's in fog of war. We have absolutely no idea what might be there. It could be bad, but let's do that. Morton's brigade. This is the guard here at Springfield. Halleck is just going to sit here. Buell. What are we going to do with Buell here? La Rousseau here. I don't think I've heard of him. L. Russo. So just General L. Russo. Hello, General L. What is your... We don't know. Lovell Harrison Rousseau. Probably Rousseau. Stick him here. This, what was this other force? Some cavalry. We stick it all together. Let's put him on defensive. I don't think... I mean, we do got quite a lot to recover here. We got a lot of supply here. I don't think they're just going to come and immediately hit us again. They're going to want to recover their cohesion. That was pillaged, I believe, by a partisan unit. So, okay, so I think we're just going to sit here. Lion is This is of nothing of particular importance, this thing here, so I am going to destroy the depot and come back to Fayetteville, I think is what we're going to do here, and then wait for this other division to catch up. That's my thought on that. And then if any unit comes back up there, we'll go smack them again. Western Volunteers, this is what we left behind at Fayetteville. Hunter, we really need to get this guy, do something with him. We're running out of supply down here. We've got, well, we got maybe 2.5 turns left before things start going bad. We're not doing bad. What do we got here? Do we want to... I don't think we're even besieging it, probably because we're on defensive. That will be... What if we just attack? Let's just assault him. Let's just give it a shot. It's maybe a little iffy. 10 days. Well, actually, that would just be silly. Let's put him on an offensive posture, so if anybody comes out of the fort, we'll attack them, but we will not assault the fort itself. That's the difference between offensive and assault. So we'll do that with him. Just leave him there. Canby will be here in 10 days, so this turn, and he'll have more than enough force to deal with these remaining objectives, and he's got plenty of supply, so we'll be able to get Carson resupplied here. Okay, McClellan is sitting tight. Fremont. Okay, we got 2 more of these being built. I don't really recall why we brought Fremont back here. Tell you the truth. Other than Pope came up here, or Polk came up here, and I kind of got a little concerned. So we'll just, I think we're doing all right here. We got a decent garrison there. So we'll just kind of keep him back as the force to deal with stuff. Not the optimal play, I'm sure. This unit is going to sit and recover cohesion. This corps is going to sit here and help block in this army and see what he does. Now here's a thought. Here is a thought. If we sacked Banks, 2 national morale, 79 victory points, we could do that. If we were to sack Banks as an army commander, we could then make him a corps of the Army of the Potomac, and that way, if he is attacked by Beauregard, and McDowell potentially could come to his aid. That might actually make some sense. That might make some sense. Let's go ahead and do that. And then make him a corps commander. There. Why not, huh? Why not? So we did lose well, we're going to lose or a little bit of that for that. We'll see what that happens. Also, what we're going to want to do is see who's our next guy who can be put in. Let's see, Sumner will sit here. Or does Sumner want to actually advance? Now, we have a sizable force here, actually. We need to get this guy dug in right here, because they could come out and just launch us here. Army of the Shenandoah. Yeah, 1,800 points worth. You know, we need to get this core. We need this core rebuilt. Where were we sending this division up here? We had the 27th, the new one. We were going to send that here. Maybe, well, I don't know. Both of these could use more force. This is the primary opponent, though, so we'll keep that going there. Okay. Next, Western Volunteers. Next, this Indian thing. I guess we'll just leave them right here for now, in case somebody comes down that direction. McDowell is just going to sit tight here. Sumner again. Let's put Sumner on a defensive. And then he'll sit tight here. Okay, and we're done with that. Let's look at our naval units. I think we decided what these guys were going to do. This is our blockading force. Where's he sitting at? Oh, he's actually in Fort Monroe, so I don't know if we have anybody currently out on blockade duty. We don't. So let's put this one out on blockade duty. We've got to expand that blockade, I know. Next, this one, I'm going to let these guys sit and recover some rest of our cohesion, transports, Atlantic Squadron, this one, that one. These two ships are okay for now. Gulf Squadron, let's pull. I think we're probably doing pretty good as far as the cohesion on these guys now. We'll just leave them like that. These transports can use a little more cohesion, but we'll worry about them when the supply of this runs down well enough, and we'll just replace this with another transport with more supplies. So next, our two new ironclads. Let's bring those down to Fort Monroe, and we'll start thinking about building us a fort buster force. What else we got here? Oh, we've got 3 more that we're building. Okay, nice. Farragut will just sit there. We've been certainly using Farragut real well, haven't we? Mm-hmm. You know, I wonder if we can just move Farragut. Well, we've got 2 leaders down here already. Okay. So we've gone through all of our orders. We have production to do and our regional decisions, but I think we're way past time here, so I'm gonna call this episode to a close, and we'll do we'll finish up these production and whatnot next episode, and then we'll execute the turn for early July 1862.